All right, y'all. So now let's move on and let's talk about K Michelle. Speaking of housewives, because the rumors is swirling around that K Michelle is going to be on the season 17, on the 17th season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, none of this has been confirmed. There have been rumors floating around regarding that. I did not hear. I don't know if Kate Michelle even admitted that she is on the upcoming season, but yeah, there's been rumors that they were trying to bring people from other shows like Love and Hip Hop and stuff over into the Housewives. Which, remember that time when Andy Cohen was thumbing his nose and be like, "We not like those other shows," but sir, the Housewives have become those very shows that you have thumbed your nose at. The Housewives have become baddies. Housewives has become Love and Hip Hop. So, and at one point, y'all was even in thinking about bringing on Remy Ma for I think the New York version. But then she was like, "Oh, I live in Jersey." Not that like that's ever stopped people before. There's people that don't live where they live, but for casting purposes, they have them live there. So anyway, so K Michelle has shut down reports that she had a songstress scuffle with Drew Sidora on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, saying, "quote I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anyone in years." And this story, by the way, now when I first saw who the source was, I was like, y'all should have been seeing this, take it with a grain of salt, because everything that come out of their mouth is a damn lie for the most part. But this came from Media Fake Out, and I'm sitting there like, who still gets information from Media Fake Out? Like I remember back before I even started blogging, podcasting, and all this other stuff, Media Fake Out was around, and it was just a bunch of BS and lies. So yeah, they came out and said this mess. Now, here's what they said. They said that the RHOA newbie lunged at Sidora over an explosive debate about their vocal abilities. Multiple sources who are on set tell us that the new cast member, Kay Michelle, and longtime housewife Drew Sidora got into a wild altercation that almost turned physical. One eyewitness told Media Takeout, excuse me, quote, "It just started as just shade. K. Michelle made a slick comment about Drew singing, something like she should stick to acting. Drew clapped back, and within seconds, they were yelling at each other across the room. Things reportedly escalated quickly. K. Michelle stood up first. She was heated, another source told us. Drew stood up too, and it looked like they were about to throw hands. That's when security jumped in. According to sources, K. Michelle allegedly lunged towards Drew, but security stepped in just in time to keep things from getting violent. The cameras, of course, are rolling the entire time, so fans will get to see the alleged moment play out when the new season airs. On Tuesday, a frustrated K. Michelle shut down the story, noting that she's much too mature to fight while carrying the story, calling the story a complete lie. She said, "Stop lying on me. I haven't swung at any type of physical altercation." I read that one already. Another one she went and posted to make up something like that and paint me, excuse me, paint me as violent of any sorts is crazy. A complete lie. I don't fight. I'm grown. Leave me alone. I'm really minding my business. It's getting weird. So yeah, that's basically what she said. And I'm gonna go on a record, I guess, and say that I believe Kate Michelle. Like, I mean, number one, I would like to know if she's on the show, but I guess you can't say that when you're on the Real Housewives, because when they're filming or whatever the case is, they are under deep contract where it's like, no, we don't want y'all out here revealing that you're on some reality show. We want to make, especially if you're a new cast member, we want to make the announcement when Bravo is ready to make the announcement about who's going to be on what show. So I'm thinking that's why she's not saying anything. But do I believe that there was her getting into an altercation? If she is on the show, I could definitely see that she would get into it with Drew, because Drew's all about the mess, especially when she want to maintain that peach on that dry ass show that I feel like is just a little too long on the tooth. I have not cared about Housewives of Atlanta in a long time, but I might be interested in wanting to check it out if you're going to bring some of the Love and Hip Hop girls like K Michelle over to the Housewives of Atlanta, because I feel like she would be a good fit. But if it's not giving, then it may be, if this season ain't giving, like it ain't been giving for the last couple of seasons, then I feel like it's time to just put the Atlanta Housewives to rest, or just take a pause, reboot the franchise, and figure out what y'all going to do with the franchise once, you know, Just figure out what to do because yeah, Atlanta it just ain't giving. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story? Do you believe this media fake out story that K Michelle and Drew Sidora got into it while they were filming the 17th season of The Housewives of Atlanta? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.